this time we're plugging in, we'll do changing the numbers. We're just going to change this to a 0.633 is the mean, and the standard deviation is 0.44. Okay, and
so what would you put for the p-value?
so they wanted the same thing. They wanted how many is bigger than 1.63. Well, again, that's the same exact situation we had before, except we lost a picture. I don't know why. Here's 1 point. Oh, they're not showing you in the graph. 1.63 is the middle value, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us that. They tell us the mean is 1.63. Got that? So how much is bigger than 1.63? How much is, we got to change this to a bigger than 1.63. That's if you're doing this by, by the exact method. And the answer, but even just doing it by the knowledge of the table, 0.5 or 50% is above the average, and 50% is below the average. It's got to be 2. How did that happen? Oh, Kristen, I should have put a 3 here. How much is bigger than? Let me see if that's the question. Yeah, 1.633. Now it's come out exactly 50%. Here's a figure. The middle value is half is higher than that, and half is lower than that. So the answer is 50%. But there's no point to. Well, I know the answer is right. It's not the point. The point is for you to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much did you watch the videos about the normal distribution? I made a couple of videos about it, what it is, how the mean and the standard deviation determine the shape of the picture.
Yeah, I watched it. It's just like the topic is confusing, but if we just have to plug it into the StatCrunch calculator, then now I understand because I didn't know how to use it in
I'm saying
StatCrunch
that
before.
you could plug it in. I think that would work if you plug it in. I'll tell you the truth, because the answers are very close, and the StatCrunch allows you to be off by a little bit and still marks you right. Let's try another one. Less than 1.501. That's going to be okay. So we want changes to a less than 1.501. That's the question, right? And the answer that pops out is 0.0019. Checking copy, paste into the answer, except you have to convert it to a percentage, which means you have to multiply, move over the decimal place 2 positions. So it's 0.13. It was 0.13499. So it's 0.13. Put it down, 0.13. Check answer. Okay, so you're right. If you almost always, if you do this with the exact with the calculator and ignore what I was telling you before, it should almost always give you the right answer. I'm not sure if there's any time it doesn't work, but I can't promise it's going to always work. What's worth more than 1721? So you just change it to a greater than. You put in 1721. Hit compute, and it's 0.0227. So it's 2.27%. 2.27%. Check answer. Aha. See, here's an example where it doesn't work. See that? Because this is the exact answer, 2.27%. But they want you to realize that we're talking about, remember these tick marks?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1.72. I think the answer is going to be 2.5% using the tick marks. Okay, so the exact answer is that, but again, that's not going to. You have to go back to the tick marks. Remember, here's the middle, 1.633. That's the middle. You go up 1 standard deviation, the second standard deviation, we're at 1.72. So they do the math for you. You don't have to add out. Just say 1.633 plus 0.44, then another 0.44 to get you out here. And we know that between between two standard deviations and -2, that's 95%. That means how much is missing? missing 5%. And how much is half of 5%? 2.5%. So what I think they really want you to write down here is 2.5%. And we were not that close enough. 2.5. I bet this is going to be the right answer. Yeah. You really do have to, if you want